Hey everyone, what's going on? My name's Dion and today I'm going to be talking about how I plan to improve my Forex game. Now, if you're new to the channel, I trade Forex. I have been doing so for the past nearly 3 months. I'm documenting every trade, every thought, everything got to do with my trading. So if this sounds like something you want to watch more of, hit the subscribe button and yeah, let's get on with the video. So like I said, we are going to be talking about how I plan to improve my Forex game. Now, this comes down to 5 things. It looks backwards, but yeah, so plan, execute, analyze, optimize, repeat. Now, what do I mean by that? So let's get into the first one. Plan. Obviously, I have a plan, I have a strategy, and I don't enter any trades anymore until I see that my trade fits my plan. So it's important to stick to a plan, just because if you're just trading randomly, then that's not good. You want to stick to a system because it means that you can stay consistent. So if you're consistently doing good, then that's good. But if you're all over the place, that's not. So first I plan, next I execute. So when I see that this plan or strategy aligns with what I see on the charts, boom, I'm executing. No thoughts, no feelings, no emotions about it. If it lines up with what I see, I'm in. Now, after I execute, obviously the trade's going to go one of 2 ways. It's going to go good, it's going to go bad. After I execute, or after the trade is done, the next step is to analyze. So, did it do well? Did it not do well? Why did it do well? Why did it not? I start to analyze. I'll go into the charts and spend more time looking in different time frames to see, maybe should I have moved my stop loss? Should I have taken it out here? Why did it start reversing this way? I look into it. I even go back onto the news and do some fundamental analysis to see if my trade was impacted by, say, a certain type of news coming out. Pretty much I analyzed the trade in all aspects, technical and fundamental. When that same piece of information comes out, what can I expect from the trade? Pretty much I'm trying to gather small details and understand how my pairs move. Now, the next one is to optimize. So that just means, for me, making adjustments and corrections according to what I saw in my analysis. So if I'm analyzing something and I see that the pair is moving in a certain way after something happens, you know what? I'll show you on the charts. Alright, so as you can see here, I have my Euro USD pair. Now, when I'm optimizing or when I'm trying to make changes to how I trade, it comes after analysis. So what I did here was, we'll take this away. So what I saw was, there was a point of resistance here. Every time we touched the resistance, it broke through. So I marked up the resistance. Next, what I did was I went down on the lower time frames. I think it was in the hour. And what I could see was, just as it was approaching the resistance, it was creating an upwards trend line. Now, it touched the resistance and it would retest, but I could see that, pretty much I was looking for 2 confirmations to enter the sell. That it would touch the trend line or retest it, or the resistance, and then it would break through the upwards trend line that it would make on its way up. So it did that once here. You can see it did it again here. So it's creating the upwards trend, touched, retested, broke through, and that's when it made its drop. So it happened, I think 3 times. That was the second time I saw. So yeah, that was the second one. That was the first one. So as you can see, boom, touch, break that trend line, drop. Touch, break trend line, drop. And this is where one of the trades that I did last week or this week. So touch the trend line, boom, break the trend line, drop. And again here, touch the trend line, break the trend line, drop. Now, okay, so this is a trade that I'm currently in. As I was filming one of the other videos, it did get pushed down, and now it's pushing up, and I don't like the looks of that. But hey, I'm just gonna let it do whatever it's doing. I think there was an important news thing that came out, so yeah, I'm gonna let that run. And yeah, so once I've analyzed my pair, once I've optimized it and seen okay, this is a better way to take the trades. As you could see on the Euro USD, once it touched and then broke through the trend line, that's when it would enter, when I would enter. So I'd optimize it, then I would repeat again. Have my plan. So this time my plan would be a little bit different from last time because I'm more knowledgeable about what's about to happen. So plan, then I'll execute, analyze, and that cycle repeats. So that pretty much builds a foundation of how I plan to improve my Forex game. Now also I am planning on studying my pairs. So I am trading only 2 pairs at the moment. It was AJ and GA, but now I've decided to put Euro USD in the mix just because I did try to trade Euro USD a few weeks back, but I wasn't as experienced and I kept making mistakes and getting wrecked by the pair, and I built a dislike towards it, but it was my fault. But I decided to, okay, bring my new knowledge to this pair and see if I can trade it well. And it's been doing alright. So yeah, study my pairs. I want to know how they move, what patterns they tend to repeat, what their behavior is like, or do they move in certain ways during certain sessions or certain parts of the day, and so on. So I want to learn those little small details that will give me the edge on the market. Also, counting pips, not dollars. Now, I like to count pips because it counts how much of the move you actually caught. If you are, I said this in another video, but if you're just trading or analyzing the amount of dollars that you win or lose, it can be deceiving because am I in focus? Now I am. Yeah, so if you're trading by the dollar, it can be deceiving because you could just chuck on high leverage and make a shit ton of money and only catch, less pips. But I'm counting pips because, yeah, it tracks how much of the move you actually caught. So, yeah, I guess that just works for better analysis. So yeah, that's how I plan to improve my Forex game for the time being. I tend to do things by months, so May is coming to an end. I will see how I'm doing in the next month, so I think that's June. So yeah, so far May has been my best month so far. In a previous video I showed you my chart of my profit and loss by the month. So April and the month before that, whatever that is, didn't do too well, made some losses, but that's when I first got into Forex, and obviously I've been making improvements as much as I can since then, and it's paying off. I made a loss, then made a bigger loss because I thought I knew more, so I traded more, but that was a mistake in itself. Then I just corrected it all, and here we are in the 3rd month of Forex trading, and I'm going to end this month in a profit. So, great success. I guess that takes us to the end of the video. So yeah, if you like what you saw, chuck us a thumbs up, comment what you want to see next. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button for more, and I'll see you in the next video.